Welcome to Lindeman Outdoors. Join Buckshot and Iceman Lindeman as they celebrate God's beautiful creation through fishing, hunting, and outdoor adventures. It's time to fill the freezer and enjoy the great outdoors the way it was meant to be. Welcome to a very special episode of Lindeman Outdoors. As you can see, I'm by myself. Iceman, Jeremy Lindeman, he's in Washington, D.C. doing important, work. So we're going to be doing something kind of fun today. I've always wanted to do one of these, so we're going to give it a shot. We are going to do a tier list of camo patterns, and I'm going to go through these. This is all my personal opinion, and I'm going to go through these. What, best scenario. Here's how I'm going to rank them. Best scenario, whether they're good camo, good product, and what I think about if you wear them. So we're just going to go with that. Okay. Well, to start this off, so I'm going to have the tier list kind of like right here. And I'll be over here, so it's a little easier. But yeah, a little chill vibes today. So first, we have to go very simple. Mossy Land Bottom Oak. S tier. I don't think anyone can disagree with this. The Mossy Oak Bottomland camo has been like one of the best camos since, I don't even know. They've been out forever. When we'll look this up for you. When was it made? 1986. Way before I was born. 1986 Mossy Oak Bottom introduced has become legendary camo pattern. Yeah, S tier. Obviously S tier. Anyone who wears this, I would say they know what they're doing and they're a real hunter. And they're not faking it. And it's, it's become popular in recent years because I think people have realized that all the new modern camos just can't beat this. And I've worn it myself. If you're in a tree, you're invisible. So, S tier. Next, we're going with a classic. I think this is A tier. This is that classic real tree. You can buy this anywhere. Walmart, everywhere has it. That's that classic. I had my freaking, curtains in my bedroom as this, like in my pillowcases. Like, this is just that classic camo. It's an A for sure. Next, see, this is where it starts to get a little biased, and I am a little biased, but the real tree extra, just the camo, just the leaves, the depth, everything. Again, this is a staple. These Mossy Oak Bottomland and the real tree extra, those are just, if you're a bow hunter, those are all you need, really. And then things will start getting expensive and useless. So let's get into the more expensive ones. Sitka camo. See, here's the thing. This isn't Sitka. This is King's camo, actually. I would say it's a B. It's good. It's not bad. Bottomland camo belongs the same thing. Those two right next to each other. Bottomland and King's camo, same thing. They're good in scenarios. They're good for out west and kind of in the Badlands area. But other than that, meh. They're B. Sitka, they make really good products. They do. And I've had everyone who's had one like, wow, this jacket, this coat, they're the best. But because they're $1 million for a jacket, I have to put them, probably an A. They work. They're really good out in the mountains, but it's not an S because it's expensive. But I hear they make really good products, so haters gonna hate. One of my favorites for a long time have been the Under Armour. It's the Ridge Reaper camo is just, I had this as a kid, and I bought it and we tested it out. And deer just don't see you in this. To me, it's an S tier. They just don't see you. It's It's ridiculous. I've had sweatshirts like this forever, and it's if you're in a tree, it breaks up your silhouette good. I don't know what about it. It's just the deer don't see you. You know, another good one that's underrated is like the Predator camo. Late season, this stuff unbeatable. It's warm, but still an A. It's just not as good as the classics. I would if there was a tier above S, it would definitely be the ghillie suit because ghillie suit is the best camo to ever exist, and you won't get past that. And when you have a ghillie suit, you just become one with the tree or the bush or the grass. I've had deer get a foot away from me when I'm wearing a ghillie suit sitting next to a pine tree. Turkeys don't see ya, deer don't see ya, people don't see you, nothing sees you. Here's a ghillie suit for a reason. First light. I would say it's same with Sitka. I mean, they're both expensive. They're both good. They make really good products. I've I've worn First Light a couple times. Just tried it on and stuff. It's a great camo pattern. It's a great company, but it's a little too overpriced for me. Like this stuff, these Masamat, let's move. Honestly, Red Reaper probably an A. I mean, S tier is like the supreme, right? This is the stuff that's the tried and true, been tested over time. This stuff just works no matter what, and it's cheap. It's everyone can get it. I mean, you can go buy a ghillie suit on Amazon for like $30, and it's gonna work great. This is the best camo you'll ever have. Let's put that number. Mossy Oak Bottomland, Real Tree Extra. That's just the best. And then one of the most underrated ones I've ever seen is the Cabela's kind of Western wool camo pattern they have. I don't know the exact name of it, but for rifle hunting, I have a big coat, and then turkey hunting too because it's a warm coat. I wear this, and I've never been busted wearing it. It's warm. It's good. It's just a solid camo pattern. Yeah, to me, honestly, it's not even an A. It's an S tier. I wished I could find one with a hood. I have the one, just the collar, but I can't find one with a hood anymore. And now the Cabela's is bought by Pass Pro. Oh my gosh, what are you gonna do? This is ridiculous. Let's see here. See this tier list. Then there's the Red Reaper, like the little darker green one for like when you're in the, you know, in the deciduous forests. I would say it's a B. There's not like a really terrible camo really out there. I mean, all the camos work. I mean, Fred Bear said the best camo is sitting still and being quiet. So honestly, I just think the ghillie suit makes you the best camo pattern ever. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But that Mossy Oak Bottomland, the Richie Extra, this is my ranking. If you like it or not, I'd like to hear feedback. Give me some comments. I think, these are all great. They're just a little, this is a classic. It's just not as good as this one. So the Sitka, the First Light, your Kuyu. I should have put Kuyu on here. That's an A too. Those are all great camos, but they're just not practical and they're not really accessible to everyone. So that's why I think that when it comes to camo patterns, what makes one better than the other is one, accessibility, two, price, three, just how it works in the woods and how it makes you disappear, and four, just like the product itself, like comfort. I mean, that's what it's all about, is trying to find that thing that fits you best. And I think that's more important than the actual pattern. I think any camo is better than no camo, obviously. But like a ghillie suit with a black hoodie that's comfy underneath, and you wear blue jeans or sweats or camo pants under your woolly, their ghillie suit pants, you're invisible. I mean, let me here. I'll cut this out. But let's just go look. I mean, here. Let's go review some of these, right? In action. We have a couple in action. Right? Here's me. This is after I just had knee surgery about 2 months before from football. Go UND. So it was a little slow, but my dad found a nice spot for us to go. And as you can, let's just look at it in action. I mean, we're sitting next to a popple tree here. And as you can see, it blends right in. And we have some, mesh, army mesh. That stuff's the best. And let's fast forward here to where these turkeys start coming in. You can see them here. They're behind a tree, which is kind of hard to see when we shoot them, but it's a pretty good video. You guys should go check this out. I'll link it right here. Closest one. This is a 60-yard shot. I mean, those tungsten TSS, they'll get you. There I'm walking as best I can with my busted up knee. But, 60-yard shot. They didn't see. The only reason they saw me, and I did get busted in this. When I was sitting there with the gun on my knee, and my knee just gave out, and I couldn't hold it anymore, and I dropped, and I was like, ugh. And then that turkey saw me, like, I'm going to make a quick shot. But still, insane video. Well, we'll do some fancy editing. Let's go back. Let's see what else we got. I mean, let's look here. There's South Dakota archery hunt. We'll do a little, fast forward, play it through. Well, first off, let's look at this shot. Just smokes this big buck at like 40 yards. Here you can see that Red Reaper camo. I mean, maybe it's an S tier. I don't know. I think it's underrated. The most underrated camo of all is definitely that Red Reaper camo. It's just so good. Like, they just don't see you in the tree. Like, look at this. Like, it blends right in, especially in big pine trees. You blend right in. That real tree, Red Reaper camo. That's so good. Well, in a ground blind, the best camo is black. That doesn't really. As you can see, when you're in a ground blind turkey hunting, you want to wear all black for a reason. This is my turkey hunt. I'll link all these videos. I had this big old tom come in at 54 yards, and it just stayed out that far. But as you can see, I'm wearing black. You can't even see. You just can see my forehead because I'm as pale as a ghost. But face paint, blacked out in the back. I mean, as you can see here, like, if you're wearing black, they can see through that. That's the best one you can do. Let's go to the shot placement, shall we? Boom. Let's bring that back just a little bit. Look at the shot placement. So, broadside on a turkey. This is also going to, it's turning into a camo ranking now. It's turning into a shot placement video, right? So, here's how I shot this turkey. Up the leg, right where this vertical line meets. You can see it just went in right there, right below its wing. It's smoked. It's just dead. You get the spine, you get the lungs. It's just nerves kicking. Things goner. Let's check out the camo. See, look. When you're in the north, Midwest, popple trees, things like that. And that's the thing. The bottom line works really good down south because there's a lot of big timber and oaks and stuff like that. And the real tree really works in like those Iowa, just big wooded areas. But when you get up north, it gets a little more popply, so, and especially like, there's a lot of whites and tans in the woods that you don't really think about. It's not just browns and greens. And I think this Red Reaper camo just blends in so well. But, that was a nice bird. Let's go to the next one. Think. This bird coming in hot. I actually missed a bird before my sight was off, so we had to readjust on the fly. But as you can see, this bird's coming. So right here, when they're faced away from you like that, it gets pretty easy. Because all you gotta do is, we'll see right where the position is when I fire the shot. So as you can see, I shoot a fast bow. So I'm a little to the left of the camera. So when a turkey's facing away from you, it's very easy. You see this line right here where the brown of his feathers meets the black? Center of the body, right above that line, but right there. You're going to hit spine. You're going to hit all the arteries, all the organs, everything is going to come right out the front. Dead turkey, as you can see. Boom. Smoke City. As you can see, blacked out. Cover your face. If you're a pale whitey like me, cover your face. It'll help you in the long run. Grow a beard, that helps too. If you can't, face paint or face mask. If you got glasses, I recommend the mesh face paint, the mesh or face paint. It just helps your glasses not fog up. But if you're gonna, it was a hot morning, so I turned my hat around and yada yada yada. As you can see, black, that normal real tree camo. Yeah, and pants don't matter when you're ground blind. But anyways, I mean, turkey hunting, pretty simple. But if you really want to shoot a turkey and you get really good at archery, you can do something like this. Decapitated broadheads are really fun. Spoosh. That's graphic. Graphic warning. Literally, this is a hard shot to take. I don't recommend this for any first time hunters out there. But the best thing you can do is practice, 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 practice. And you don't have to go you don't have to have a super long range shot to do these. You can just practice in your garage 10, 15 yards. I mean, if you can hit that over and over and over, you're going to be hitting shots. And maybe I'll make a video of how to practice shooting bow when you live in, let's just say, not ideal archery range environments, shall we? Yeah, I'll make a video about that. Maybe I'll do it this weekend. That'll be fun to do. I mean, that's pretty insane. Let's watch this one. Brain shot. These are fun. Josh Bomar has some great footage of shooting turkeys in the face. Yeah, look at this. Literally splits his face into 3 parts. Yikes. But yeah, shooting turkeys, it's a lot of fun. There's one more. It's actually a good. That'll be good to show. We're gonna get more hunting videos out. I'm gonna start just putting them out. Here we go. This one, textbook. So I had already shot a turkey. So here comes another one, just a big boy. We'll fast forward to the shot. So as you can see here, again, walking away, textbook. I replay it here in slow-mo. So we'll even go slow-mo on the slow-mo. Playback speed, we'll go 25% to show you guys. Turkey's walking away, best shot, again. Ultra slow-mo here. We'll zoom in. Find that vertical line. See? Right in the center of the back. Straight from the leg, center of the body. Boom. You're going to smoke a turkey. That's probably the most safest shot for bow hunting with turkeys. I mean, if you get really good, shoot them in the head. But this is probably the safest shot. But yeah, when it comes to turkey hunting, it's all about shot placement with the bow hunting. Shotguns, shoot them in the face. Pretty simple. This is exactly where you're supposed to shoot them. So, if they're broadside, follow up that leg, that vertical line, you can see it. And then there's going to be a brown line on their wing. Go right, it's kind of almost like an X. It's kind of a weird little spot, but right up there, boom, that's where all their organs are. And their organs are small. So if you aim too far forward, you're just gonna hit breast meat. And that's happened before. That's happened to me, it's happened to my dad, happened to most turkey hunters. You hit nothing but meat and they live. Turkeys are a tough bird. It's easier when they're not strutting. I mean, obviously shoot them in the face. But if they're not strutting, it's easier. If they are strutting, you really have to just think center mass, follow that wing line, follow the leg. The leg leads right up, and then you follow the lateral line, and you got hit right there. It's kind of a hard shot. I always like to wait till they're not strutting, but if they're facing you, you can put it right at the base of their neck, right above the beard, and right through there at center mass. You'll kill them, or in the head if you're a good shot and have a decapitator broadhead. I wouldn't recommend it without a decapitator broadhead. I mean, if you're better than me at shooting, go for it. And obviously, we have the Texas hard shot. They're strutting away from you, right up the old back door. But yeah. So, yeah, this about does it, folks. This is kind of an impromptu. Iceman's out doing important stuff out in Washington in the Capitol. We have some more hunting videos coming out soon. Stay tuned. And also, all you people out there who aren't subscribed, go subscribe. It's a good stuff. We have more content coming for you. We're going to do some summer fishing. We're going to do some shore fishing for walleyes. We're going to do some archery content. I'm going to start shooting some more kind of stuff like that. So stay tuned. And if you want to do a podcast at my work, I produce podcasts. Let me know. Have a good day, everyone. God bless.